on a book. Here are the pages, and here are the pockets. You can put some like Flamin' Hot Cheetos in there or something. I wouldn't really recommend that, but this right here, the pocket side, is going to be the outside edge or the perimeter of your snowflake. If you perchance cut too far when you're cutting this, this is what you get. I basically cut the center out of my snowflake. Is it still cool? Yes. Is it what you're hoping for? Probably not. It's always a hard one on your first time. And it looks kind of like a rat head or a fox head or something. Ta-da! Oh, I don't really like that shape, so I'm just gonna fold it back up. A bunch of little nicks and cuts. But then when you open it up, it's kind of pretty. Look at that. And the fun thing is, even if you do it really rando, like you'll just get a bunch of them. They're pretty cool. So that's the difference between the two. Oh, here's my here's my one that I sabotaged. Oh well. But I see how one is very square and one is circular. So that's the general idea behind that. One other general principle that I tell people is that because it's based on symmetry, if you have an image that is the same on one side as it is on the other with reflection symmetry, if you make half a heart here, when you open it, you'll have the other half and then it'll reflect around. Or half a gingerbread man or half a Christmas tree. And when I open it, I have a whole Christmas tree. And then of course I have several, and then I have 4. So if I do that on one side, then maybe it helps to draw it first, but I'll just cut it and hope for the best. Sometimes when I don't draw it first, I end up making a gingerbread man with a giant head. So that might happen, but they're still cute anyways. Cut out the arm. And now I'll do the legs. Gingerbread men are kind of funny. They have arms and legs that kind of meld together. It's almost like they have no real torso when you're plotting out the shapes, right? Head, arm, leg. There's a little tummy in there somewhere, but I have, oh, he's a little skinny. He's a little skinny around the neck. Maybe I'll fix that. That happens, but you can always fold it right back up. And that's the part right there that makes him really skinny. So I'm gonna make his head a little bigger and his neck a little smaller, and hopefully that doesn't look too weird. Yeah, that's not so bad. He's still got a big head. But then we have this cool thing where you have trees and gingerbread men, but it's still a little blocky and that's still empty. So I'm gonna fold that up. And there's our center. So I'll just make a simple cut into that. And here's our pocket side again. That's gonna be the outside edge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a more interesting shape. That's much more interesting than just that square. Christmas tree, gingerbread man, you can do a heart. I do Batman symbols for my students and they freak out because it looks complicated, but it's not super complicated. You just gotta be very detailed and careful.